Welcome to this Legacy Instructional Series demonstration video on skidded rolls, aka the Legacy roll. This is a work in progress video that will be replaced in the future with a more polished version, but the concepts will remain the same. The purpose of today's video is to provide a more advanced attack maneuver that allows a 3D spiraling motion while maintaining a firing solution. We're going to do this by utilizing a skidded attack combined with roll to create a three-dimensional inward skidded flight path. Okay, so you should have already, before doing this, you should have watched the skidded attack maneuver demonstration video. This is it right here. That's skidded attack. Just like any other exercise or demonstration video, you want to try it by yourself in free flight first. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to set up my skidded attack, and then this time I'm just going to add roll. And that's it. So it doesn't have to be a lot of roll. It just has to be barely enough to stay out of your opponent's line of fire, right? So if you have analog roll, obviously it's much easier to do this because you can do it nice and slow. What you want to do is you want to keep that TVI steady, and you can practice this in the spirals exercise, keeping that TVI steady. You see the TVI on the left side right by the speed tape? You want to keep it steady on your screen but moving across the background. See how it's not lagging? If you roll too fast, it'll lag. That's bad. Okay, you want to keep it steady. You want to roll just fast enough that it doesn't do that, and then you're just adding in fire, right? So there you go. That's like the maximum roll rate I can do. You can tighten your spiral, and then you can roll a little bit faster, right? And so what this is going to do is, because the TVI is moving around in the circle like that, what you're actually doing is you're flying a spiral even though your nose is staying on a point, or in the case of using it in combat, on a pip, on your enemy basically. So that's pretty cool. So we'll just go ahead and try it, right? So you do your skidded attack, 100% throttle, forward strafe, left strafe. All right, Valk, we're doing it. And then I'm adding in my roll here. You can go ahead and shoot at me too, so I can get an idea for what kind of roll I need. And then once the pip appears, you try to keep the pip on there, and you're like kind of rotating around the pip. And then you can do your... Oh. Ooh, that was close. I'm going to blow through again. You can do your arcing zoom, right? Or you can re-attack. The skidded roll kind of puts you in a spiral, makes it really, really easy to reverse, do a clover turn reverse, and go back into a re-attack, right? So, all right, Val, come on, give me some distance. We're going to start over again. Oof, it's hard to talk and fly. All right, so I'm inbound on you now, Valk. So I'm doing my skidded roll, right? And this isn't like something you're gonna maintain for like 20 seconds at a time. Any of these maneuvers, you sort of do it for a few seconds, then you try something else. But you saw there that I just sort of continued my spiral motion into a reversal. And then because I already had the angular momentum, it made it a lot easier to do that. Because remember that rotational jerk is a thing. All right, Valk, one more time. So here I'm gonna demonstrate just doing a little bit of it. And that's still a skidded roll, right? So it was just only like a quarter of a skidded roll. So let me reverse again. We'll try it one more time. So I just got my strafe in. I'm doing a slow roll. And then I'm just rolling about the pip. And then I can re-attack. Woo! Pulled a lot of G's that time. All right. And then I'll show you what it might look like if you don't have analog roll.
Warning. You are approaching.
All right, Val, come back at me. Just go half speed, just so I have time to explain this. So you're gonna have to do discrete motions, like kind of rolling like that. And how I want you guys to figure out how big of a roll to do. Well, first you should do as small of increments as possible, but how often to do them is when your TVI catches up to the middle of your screen, so the left middle of your screen. So basically I'm going to do it like you would do with digital roll, right? So you're going to do big turn, and then the TVI catches up, big turn, TVI catches up, big turn, TVI catches up, big turn, TVI catches up. right? So that's how you'd have to do it if you have non-analog roll. All right, that's it. If you have any questions, you know what to ask. And have a good day.